cooked a tortilla on the oven, like to warm it up, and I burnt the first one. I can fucking smell it.
You always burn the first one. You always burn the first one. It's kind of like the first pancake, you know? The first one's always fucked, right?
It's just a gauge to see how fucking hot the frying pan is,
Yeah. Do you
or in
like,
my case, the actual coil.
oh, you put it right on the coil?
Yeah, I put it right on there.
Yeah, that's what my wife does. Flour or corn?
Mm. I did flour. I
Yeah.
I had a sausage and a tortilla.
Nice.
I wanted something simple and good with a little bit of like horseradish Dijon mustard. Oh, so good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, big thing around here, like a quick snack or food that we do around here is yeah, like pan fry some tortillas. I wouldn't call it frying. You're not actually frying it. I just get a pan hot and throw a tortilla on there until it's kind of
Yeah, it's warming it up.
medium crispy. It's not
Yeah.
hard, but it's got a little texture
A
to it.
little crunch to it.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, it's so good.
and then just black beans, some sour cream, salt, hot sauce.
Interesting. I wouldn't think black beans. Like we do refried beans here.
Well,
Pretty
my
fucking
wife's
good,
my
but
wife's Brazilian. That's where I got it from. But
interesting.
the kids love it and they eat it. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
That's
yeah,
what my sister did for her kids.
so. But hey, we're live. What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. Nooner Nation podcast for Nooners, by Nooners. It's just the two of us tonight. Jake, Jake got a pretty cool job. I can't really speak on it, but it's in the film industry. He's been sending us pictures of the really cool people he's meeting on this job. He's doing some work for, I think I could probably say, I was saying too much, like he's doing some behind the scenes stuff on a big action movie. So, and he's on the crew doing all the action scenes. So he's like around all the pyro and stunt doubles and crazy stuff. So he might be hit or miss the next couple of weeks while he's working on that.
Well, it seems like there's some people in the chat that are in the know.
I'm sure people, I just don't know what I can and can't say. So I'm just not going to say.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, I get, yeah, but like there are some who understand these references, Bill.
Yeah. So, yeah, Jonathan, yeah. So you said it. So it's on you
The
now.
Captain America thing.
Yeah.
I understand that reference.
Mm-hmm. So, as always, like and subscribe on YouTube, rate and review on iTunes, go to Spotify, leave a 5-star, hit up repcps.com. Summer's coming, so you definitely want to get yourself or me, if you want to send me one, a show me that butthole hat to wear while you're like out by the pool or on the lake or wherever you're at where, you might want to see somebody's butthole. Grocery store, you know.
Probably gonna be some gross man's, but hey, at least the hat
That is
works.
my worry about that. And when I had the guy who started that whole company on the show years ago, I asked him what the ratio of male buttholes and female buttholes he's seen. I was actually shocked when he said it's about 50-50. I figured it's going to be way more guy buttholes.
Interesting. You
So,
must go to really degen places then.
I guess. I think he's like in middle Wisconsin or something. So who knows? But he,
Oh.
he travels a lot. He goes to a lot of like shows and stuff, to sell his stuff. So who knows?
Yeah.
I'm sure he goes to like all those like kind of like rednecky like mutter bashes and stuff like that.
Oh gosh, that would be the place to.
Oh yeah, some trashy redneck girl in like a thong bikini, like in an American flag thong bikini. She's whipping her butthole out. You don't even need to wear the hat. She's just whipping that butthole
Dude,
out.
at our bike rally that we had in my hometown, I saw the pierced nipples of a breastfeeding mother. Yeah, that was for free.
Oh man, I love it. I need to go to bike rallies. That's my kind of lady. Just
Like,
trashy,
yeah, her husband was right there with her, and he's like, "Yeah,
just
let's
trashy as
go."
hell. I'm DG4L. You know that. So, but yeah. So yeah, what's been going on with you? Anything new?
Uh, I mean, basement's full, so that's always a nice thing. Other than that, I keep a low profile.
Basement's full
for
of what?
legal reasons.
Full of what? Bodies?
Don't worry about that, Bill. Just
Okay,
know it's
just
full.
asking. Full. Okay, I mean, I didn't know if like your actual basement was full, or if that's some kind of like reference to
Let's just
like
say I
anal
need to
cream
get some
pies.
more belts.
Oh, okay. A little sturdier belts. What you got now is not cutting it.
No, I just need more.
Oh, more. Okay. So yeah, it's not a quality thing; it's a quantity issue.
Yeah.
Got
No,
it.
I have a really good belt guy.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I think the guy from Rep CPS makes leather belts that are customized.
No shit.
I think
That's
so.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, you should check him out. I'll send you the link. But I don't think it's through Rep CPS. I think like he just does it.
Like this is his own thing.
Mhm.
I mean, a
Another.
legit leather belt. That it's hard to fucking beat that.
Yeah, I know. Like getting spanked by like pleather just doesn't hit the same.
Yes. I definitely wasn't thinking about a waist belt. That is like completely innocent. I wasn't thinking that at all.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about any
We
belt. It doesn't have to be a waist belt to get your ass slapped with it. You know.
That's true. But then again, if you have one with your name on it, or at least your initials, and then you beat some ass with it.
Mm. If you do it hard enough, you get that initial print right in there.
Exactly.
Oof. You know how hard you'd have to spank somebody with a belt to get like the embossed lettering to show up on their ass?
I've had like blood blisters come up before in the shape of a finger.
Woo! What up, girl?
It broke skin.
Ouch.
So probably about that hard.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I've ever spanked or been spanked in the sense of what we're talking about hard enough to leave a lasting print. Like it's definitely red, but
Hmm.
there's definitely been bite marks and bruises for a day or two.
Yeah.
I had a bite mark on my chest one time. It like, here's the thing. I was actually like into it, and I was also like drunk, and
Oh,
it's
that's one of the best.
but it's like she clamped down so hard that I eventually had to be like, okay, nope,
Like, all
enough,
right, fucking Lestat.
because it wasn't even like it wasn't even just like the skin, like it was down into the muscle,
Hmm.
and for like 3 days, like my entire pec was just black,
Oh gosh.
and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
It was
That's a
rough.
bit much.
I'm damn.
I'd rather have the handprint than that.
Yeah, well, I mean, like a spank, like sure, like a really hard one's gonna hurt, but then it goes away. Like I couldn't like if I like tried to work out. I'm guessing like she like fucked up my pec muscle because like my arm like my chest hurt for like a week afterwards. It was just
Oh my
black and
gosh.
blue, and like
Yeah, you got like a muscle bruise.
I was trying to do push-ups and like my fucking right side like wasn't working. You know, like fuck, like she like fucking separated my pec muscle from my body with her teeth.
Have you ever been slapped in the face?
Not during sex.
That's just pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can see
Gonna
that.
lie.
I know some people that like that. Um, I brought that up to my wife one time because, in full transparency, she's the one who bit me that fucking hard. Um, and she likes, like titty slap every once in a while, some spanking. And so I brought up like the face slapping thing. And she said, like, the thought of it kind of turns her on, but she just knows the Latina side of her. If I ever did it, she's just gonna beat the shit out of me.
It's gonna flip a switch and
Yeah,
it's on, motherfucker.
like what the fuck? You slapped me? You're gonna go
All of a
ghetto.
sudden you walk out of the bedroom with the black eye.
Yeah, she's gonna go South Miami real quick. You know?
It definitely puts you in the moment, let's say that.
I mean, I get it. I mean, if she were like, She was on top of me and we were going at it, and she like gave me a fucking rap across the chin, you know? I think I'd probably be,
I mean, like in yeah, like you slap ass. It's
yeah.
like it's not a whole ton of
I think
difference.
if she did it, it would either have to be like followed up by some sort of like nasty talk, you know? Oh, what I miss.
Sorry, I just saw Elijah's comment about my shirt making a Star of David and said free Palestine.
Good lord.
Sorry, that got me. that, that put me off track.
We're isolationists on this podcast. We don't talk about what other people are going through.
Ruben, the Lone Star of Texas. Let's go with that.
There you go.
It does kind of make a star, though. That's funny.
Or maybe it's a pentagram.
It's not upside down.
Are pentagrams upside down? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's in a star in a circle.
Well, it's upside down depending on what side of it you're standing on, I guess.
Or the position you're in, you could be doing a standing up 69.
Yeah. Or the one that I like where she's like laying on her back but with her head off the side of the bed. And you're just like giving it to her mouth, you know?
Oh, I was like, so you're just like fucking a headless body?
Yep. That's what I like.
That's when you know your relationship is going downhill, when they don't
Yeah.
want to see your
When they're
entire
headless.
head.
Yeah, I bought I'm going to get some of those VR goggles and then have her wear like just a green sack over her head so it just looks like she has no head. And then like every time I thrust in, just like this blood squirts out.
Oh, God.
That went dark real quick. We haven't gotten that dark in a while.
I was going to say, you can put like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a guy that you like right now, and I can't think of anyone.
A guy that I like?
Like your favorite golfer's head. Just like, I'm actually fucking this hot version of this guy.
Well, my favorite golfer is Dustin Johnson, and having sex with him would probably be illegal because I don't think he's actually not mentally retarded.
Okay.
He's a little slow.
They're entitled to love too, Bill. Fuck.
This is true. He's actually a cool guy. The reason why he's my favorite golfer is when I was like a sophomore in high school, I had a friend of mine that went to Coastal Carolina when Dustin Johnson was playing golf at Coastal Carolina, and I went to a party out there, and he was there when he was like a junior, I think, in college. He's a cool guy.
Oh, wow.
He's a cool guy, and he became a professional golfer and very, very successful professional golfer. So he dated Wayne Gretzky's daughter, and it's the third all-time money listed PGA pro in history or something like that. So, but he's
Hey,
a
man,
little. He's
pretty.
he's not retarded. He's from Myrtle Beach, so he's just a little slow.
He's just poisoning his brain with
He's
fucking Everclear.
Everclear and Coke. Dude,
Mm,
dude likes the devil's dandruff.
bringing it back 80s style.
He is, and for a while before he
Vintage.
met Paulina Gretzky, he got into like some controversy because apparently he also was uh, the guy who was fucking all the other players' wives. So
Hey, just because he knows how to please a lonely
hey,
woman.
what I said, he wasn't the married one. He was single. He's not to blame. They're the ones that are married. Blame them.
I mean, it's a way to get in your competition's head.
There you go. Be like, oh, especially imagine getting into a playoff with a dude who knows that you fucked his wife. Be like, know why you missed that putt? Because you can't even fucking please your wife.
Guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah. So,
He's playing chess while the other guys are playing fucking golf.
Raquel, there's nothing wrong with the dirty Myrtle Beach. I used to go there all the time in high school and college. It's just a spring break town kind of thing, you know. It's like Gatlinburg with sand.
Is Gatlinburg a place to go? I just thought that was where Abraham Lincoln did a fucking speech or whatever.
That'd be Gettysburg.
Ah, fuck.
Gatlinburg would be in the Smoky Mountains, and that's where you have like
That's where there was like a Civil War thing.
mm, possibly, I don't know. Now it's like where Dollywood is, and it's a lot of just like it's a lot of like putt putt courses and like airbrush T-shirt shops and like replica martial arts weapons stores. You know,
Nice.
yes.
Sounds like a strip mall.
Yeah, I mean it's the South. It's in the fucking heart of the Appalachians in East Tennessee, and Tennessee is America's truck stop. So you know,
Nice.
it's pretty. Like if in the surrounding area, like you're up in the mountains in the Smokies, and the Smoky region of the Appalachians. So it's pretty. But
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's beautiful. Like everyone knows it's beautiful. But just all the lore that goes into it and
mm,
like all the creepy shit about it, it's just like
mm.
you can just look it up on Google just just as well.
So
Like, do you
it
even have
was
to go?
Gatlinburg was about 2 hours from where I lived in North Carolina, and the I'd say probably the middle hour of the drive there, like like people don't talk about the town they're from. It's all about the county, and it's redneck as hell. It's redneck as fuck. It's like, oh, well, I'm from Madison County. It's like, oh, but like what town? Oh, well, technically, I guess I'd be in Spillcorn. You know, like what? Okay, never mind. Just say Madison County. Like,
You know what I like is we all call them rednecks and whatnot, but there are definitely different
oh, there's different
versions.
levels of redneck.
There's so many different versions of them. Like the
Like
rednecks here are different than East Texas. East Texas is a little bit more like that because even my sister was like, "These motherfuckers ain't the same up here."
yeah, I'm talking about like you're talking about like hill people, like mountain people. Like they're
Well,
the they're white.
technically, but
They're
I just meant like across the board. Like
oh, I
there's
know.
just
They're like white trashy rednecks, not good old boy rednecks. You know.
mm, mm.
Like I think I've told this story before. One of the people that like lived out there, I worked with, and him and his cousin got like 15 years because they hijacked a semi load of cigarettes
Wow.
and then like hid it up in the mountains for like a month or two until the heat wore off, and then they drove it up to New York and were like black marketing fucking Marlboros out of the back of the semi truck.
I've watched a show called Masters of Menace, and they steal all the beer from a beer truck. So that's all I can fucking think about right now.
Maybe is there a lot of resale in beer? I mean,
No, they didn't really sell it. They just drink it.
oh, oh yeah. Well, these guys, I guess to be fair, I guess if they had hijacked it for personal use, that'd have been worse. Man, I got enough. It'd be like the fucking dude from the Chappelle show driving the cool truck. It was like, no, like now you got your reparations, or you can drive this truck. It's like, what? Nah, man. I don't drive this truck. I just bought enough cigarettes for my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch. Meh,
That's what
meh.
I was thinking. Like, oh, they're still to do it for say that's just like Fast and Furious, but
Yeah, but I mean,
white trash.
for personal consumption, do you know how many cigarette packs of cigarettes you could fit in a semi truck?
I mean, some people smoke a lot, man.
These are the same people also, like they worked in the sheet metal shop of the place I worked at, and they would literally like be counting down the days until they had worked there long enough to get laid off so they can go back on unemployment.
Wow. I
But like
mean,
they clock in like every day, but like 47 more days, 47 more days. Like every day, 46 more days,
two,
45 more
three.
days. And then
I mean,
they
fuck
get
it,
on
man.
unemployment, and then they just go sell shit at the flea market like every weekend for until their unemployment ran out.
I like it. They're like American gypsies. Fuck it.
Mm,
That's what this sounds like. It sounds like they came from gypsy people.
yeah. It'd be yeah, like gypsies, but instead of having like a Roma accent, a total idea.
It evolves because apparently that's where like the southern accent comes from. It's from England. I
Yeah.
mean, similar to the Australia accent. It's kind of evolved in the way. It's similar like Creole to French.
I do remember they would all like they'd be talking, and when it came to like most things plural, they would never put the S on it.
Interesting.
Like the one that sticks out the most in my mind was like year. Like some dude was like he was wearing some flannel shirt, and he's like some guy's like, oh man, like you're getting all fancy in that new flannel shirt. He's like, man, I've had this shirt for fucking 5 years. And he's like, they didn't have that shirt 5 years ago. I'm like, what?
It's like there's certain things, it's dialects, and it's kind of fascinating, honestly, how it all kind of
Oh,
flows and changes throughout the areas and
yeah, it's wild.
whatnot.
I'm sure there's probably like the same kind of shit. Like you said, Texas is a massive state, so I'm sure as you go across it, like shit changes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
they would talk like that on the other side. That would have been Western North Carolina. You get to the coast, and they all talk, you know, like they're from Savannah. Oh, it's hot out here, y'all. Woo,
Like
this flower
Foghorn
is
Leghorn.
wilting. You know, they all sound like lawyers that murdered their family. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hot out here
I
today, y'all.
forgot about. Oh, that shit was so bad.
They all sound like
Um,
fucking Walton Goggins, you know, and fucking the Righteous Gemstones.
I'm not gonna lie, that guy. I'm so glad he's finally getting like noticed, like
Oh yeah,
or
I
not
love
noticed,
him.
but like he's getting a little bit more notoriety. Like he might not love it, but
I love him,
that
and I
guy
will
has
say
been.
my love for him has come late because I didn't watch Justified, which I guess he was in, and people like kind of got him there.
Yes. So,
But
well, I've been watching him way before that. Ever since I was like 11, 12 years old. He's just been in
yeah, well, he was to me he was
small
always
movies
like
here
I'd
and
see him in something. I was like, oh, he's another one of like, oh, that guy, he's awesome.
there. Yes, he was that guy.
And then he got for me what really turned me on is when his him being Uncle Baby Billy in The Righteous Gemstones.
Uh huh.
Come on now, come on up, Uncle Baby Billy.
He's so fucking good.
Have you
And like
seen
serious shit and funny shit.
have you seen Fallout yet?
I tried it.
He's
I
fucking
couldn't.
awesome in that.
I have a bad problem with watching shows and like paying attention when I'm by myself. Like I'll get a message on my phone
And
and
then
then
you
all of a sudden like
immediately start pulling out the sex toys, and you know, I get it.
yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I watched a few minutes of it and then like have a bad habit of going on YouTube and watching like reactions
Oh
to
yeah,
movies and shows because it's like I get to watch it,
yeah.
but I don't have to
That's
put
pretty much
all the
how I watched. Fuck, what was that movie that came out on Netflix that everybody's going nuts over?
baby reindeer.
No. About like the rich people, and the guy goes and stays with them, and uh, like there's a scene where he's like slurping cum out of the bottom of a bathtub.
Oh, Saltburn.
Saltburn. I was thinking Brightburn, but I was like, that's not right. That's I never watched the movie, but I pretty much got the gist of it from just seeing reaction videos. But speaking,
Same. And it's just kind of like I don't need to watch it now. Thanks, people, for watching it for me.
speaking of reactions, we got confessions, and people submitted a lot more, so we're gonna have to pump through these. So we got to finish last week's too. So next one. I drove my sister-in-law to her abortion. No one knows.
Oh,
Well, I mean, okay.
is that like you were married to the brother, or
It
is
just
that
says
your
I
brother's
drove
wife?
my sister-in-law to her abortion. No one knows.
I feel like it doesn't change it a lot, but if it's your brother's wife, then I feel like
Yeah, I
it's
don't
a
know.
tad bit more scandalous.
Maybe. I don't know. But hey, we've all been there. Told my boyfriend we couldn't because I had a UTI. In reality, I had gotten cream pied 15 minutes earlier.
Well, you're like that one chick that you know, right?
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least there's that. That's pretty bad though. Like, just break up with your person if you want to do
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
know.
Don't be in a fucking relationship. Don't fucking do that to people.
I
Just
know.
stop.
Yesterday, my wife was watching that Ashley Madison documentary.
Mm.
And of course, immediately she's like, "Do you know about this app?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I know about it. Like, it made
Yeah,
huge
who hasn't
news.
heard about that?
Like, it made huge news like 10 years ago because like it got hacked." She's like, "How do you know about it? Are you on there?" I was like, "Babe, I don't have enough time to deal with your bullshit. I'm not dealing with somebody else's bullshit. You know, like people that do that, like I don't get it. It sounds exhausting to me.
It must be, but then again, when you get all those endorphins and shit,
I
it's like you're
guess, but God, it
literally
fucking
high.
sounds
So
exhausting."
yeah.
We both love it when she spits in my mouth. That kind of goes along with what you're talking about getting smacked in the face. I don't know if I'd like it or not. Same thing. Well, we all know I love getting baby bird fireball into my mouth. But if like we were having
Yeah,
sex and she
it's
just
just a gateway of spitting in your mouth, I guess. I just
it's
feel
all
like it
it's
would
all
get
just
kind
a
of like
it's like a it's
cold
a
by the time it hits your mouth, and like that just grosses me out.
I know, like what kind of spit are we talking about here? Is she like just full on
Oh
throwing one
God.
in? Or is it a little like just like in the randomly just like look okay, like I don't know. Like, is she holding my mouth open and just like letting it drain down? And I'm like, God, no.
Like what is that, Big Daddy?
Yeah, like, Again, it also like, what kind of situation, like, what kind of sex are we having right now? You know, if it's like, if we're having some kind of crazy shit and it escalates to that point, then I guess like this is just, I'll be like, I guess this is where it's taking us. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It would have to be like you said, like the drunken,
Yeah.
just going at it
And it
sort
would
of
have to be,
thing.
again, just like the slap, it would have to be immediately followed up by some of the nastiest shit I've ever heard come out of her mouth. You know? Like, you can't degrade me like that and then be like, I love you. Be like, no, no, you can't say this. Like, you gotta say some wild ass shit. Like, you like that, don't you, bitch? You know? Ugh. I went through a foot pick phase. No idea why. There's worse things to
Talented
go
feet,
through.
man.
Huh? I don't get the feet thing, but like, people like them. I don't know.
Apparently, it can be a phase. Who
Apparently.
knew?
I mean, I can appreciate a good foot, you know, but I'm not buying
Right.
foot pictures. You know?
Yeah. Like another.
In fifth grade, my friend and I accidentally set an abandoned house on fire.
Oh shit.
Whoops. I'm sure I probably
Oh,
did similar shit from that, but I've just completely, you know, erased it from my memory.
blocked it out.
Yeah, it's like, nope, never happened.
I've heard of people like breaking down like abandoned house windows and like doors and stuff like that, but not setting
They said it
fires in
accidentally
there.
set the house on fire. So I'm guessing they're like in there like doing shit they weren't supposed to do. And like the house fucking that place just went up.
It's not very hard, honestly. So they might have been fucking with fire, and then it just got away from them, and they were like, "Oh God, we need to get out of
Good
here."
God, Ruben. Come on. I'm never making it to that point.
Snowball.
Yeah. I hate my wife's boob job.
Oh,
Hmm. I want some elaboration. Do you just hate that they're like, she got a boob job and you like you were happy with her boobs before, now you don't like them? Was it a botched boob job and they just look weird? Hmm. Sorry to hear that, man. Oh, you're freezing up a little bit.
oh, sometimes I thought so.
Oh,
Should be better now, but if there's a lot of scarring, I can see it being a little Frankensteinish because I've seen some that it was like, oh God.
oh,
It's
me and my wife
like the
used to
India, they
watch.
go around the nipple and then it's down and then
Yeah,
it's left to right and it's
yeah.
just like,
Me and my wife used to
ah,
watch that show Botched, and some of these boob jobs, I'd be like, Jesus Christ! Like,
yeah.
I never
But
got to
then
do.
again, I mean, if she's happy with them, then.
Well,
mm, But
whatever parts you don't like, just cover them up with your semen. Uh,
But if they're brand new, like they're gonna be like way too much
Right.
and just like real high. It takes a while for them to get better. So if they're new, that's understandable. It shouldn't stay like that.
Okay.
Let's hope that's the case.
I never got a degree. Lied about it on my resume. No one has ever asked, or nobody has ever questioned it.
I've heard about shit like that happening. Cause like who the fuck is actually going to look it up
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Like you're gonna
in
call?
reality?
Like
If
you're
you
gonna
can
call?
do whatever the fuck it is they want you to do,
Especially like in a normal job. Grant, like I'm assuming like if you're applying to be like a surgeon at a hospital, they probably will check to make sure that like you actually like went through
yes,
med
you have
school.
to take tests and whatnot to for that. Yes.
I wish my wife would work out.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a tough one to approach.
that's rough.
Yeah. I hired a hooker to sleep with my husband when we were engaged, and he traveled a lot for work. He turned her down. I've felt guilty ever since.
What?
I hired a hooker to sleep with my husband when we were engaged, and he traveled a lot for work. He turned her down. I've felt guilty ever since.
People are not giving enough information with
I'm
this
get
stuff.
My guess is he traveled a lot for work. She thought like, oh, I bet he's fucking around with me. I'm gonna find out. So she hired wherever he was at. Like she's like found some escort service to go approach her husband, and he's like, nah. And she's like, oh fuck. Now I just feel like shit.
Okay, because I took that literally, and it's just like, what?
Oh, like
Did you not?
she felt guilty for trying to get a hooker to have sex with him. Well, I think
Yeah.
that technically that is what she feels guilty
Well, it's like,
about.
well, yeah, like, were you just trying to get him laid, or were you
Right.
trying to
I think she was doing
test him?
I think she was doing it out of a test thing, and I think what you thought she was doing it out of like I'm gonna pay
Fuck
somebody to
my
fuck my
husband,
husband.
so I
Yeah.
don't have to.
Right.
Two different ones there. Yeah, okay, because yeah, the guilt part, I'm like, why would you feel guilty about
Yeah.
that? Oh, you're just an insecure fuck.
Yeah. I've always lied about my body count to my wife because hers is way higher.
I guess making it more.
I would assume. Don't know why you'd need to feel that way, but
Yeah, I mean, like, it, then they're with you doesn't mean all. I mean, I
yeah.
don't know. Whatever.
I don't get the body count thing, but whatever.
That's why you just don't count, and you're like,
Mm.
I don't know, not that much.
Yeah, if you're with somebody and they ask you that, be like, I don't know, I lost count a long time ago. You know?
It's just like I don't count that, but it's not many because I don't stick around like that.
Yeah. Mm. I will watch Bluey without my kids. I'm with you.
Wait,
Said I will watch Bluey without my kids.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's understandable. I know
I
a
do
lot of.
it. No, I don't like put it on, but like if my kids put it on and they're watching it and they leave the room, like I'll just sit there and watch it. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, they left.
I've
Okay,
heard a lot of parents have been really gravitated towards it because
it's good. It's fun. It's a
it
fun show.
talks about like some real shit.
Mm-hmm. I do not have a wallet-sized copy of the Constitution in my pocket, and I stay awake at night terrified that Tim Kennedy will find out.
Tim Kennedy is the human version of rabies.
That's a good one. Whoever submitted that, that's a good one. Fucking love that one. I was cleaning my father-in-law's house after he passed. Found an envelope with Polaroids of my wife's mother, probably in her 40s, naked and messing around with another naked woman. They weren't hot. They were not hot. I tossed them in the trash and never said a word. Mm.
That the wife's face and any siblings she has, you're gonna be like, guess what I just fucking
That's
saw?
what I found.
And
Hey, I got some.
everyone's gonna
Yeah.
know.
Hey, I got something to show you.
It's very it's like, look how what your parents did. You fucked them up. You
Mm-hmm.
had to see it. They have to fucking see it.
Guess what I
And they
found? A
want to see
Polaroid of your mom fucking some chick in a hot tub. Guess who took the
it. Look at
picture?
this.
Probably your dad.
Like, you won't even do this.
Yeah.
Your mom was more adventurous than
Yeah.
you are. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. Be like, why won't you do it? Your mother did.
Right? You fucking prude.
I know. Step up. Your mother was more of a woman than you were. I fucked a mom and then several of her of age daughters. Like in a row? Like, was this one night?
Right. Once again, not getting into details at all here, guys.
Yeah. Like, was
But
this like
we can
the.
read a
What?
little bit.
Was this like, fucking, fuck, what's the fairy tale with the bears and the porridge and shit?
Goldilocks?
Yeah, it's like Goldilocks situation. Like mom didn't do it for you, so you went to the next room where the daughter was, and you just went down the line until you found the one that did it for you.
One was too hot, one was too cold, one
Hmm.
was just right.
Yeah, what up? For some reason, I get turned on in hospitals. It's not just a nurse fetish. I've gotten an erection before getting my vitals checked before.
Oh, honey,
That's weird because hospitals turn me off.
you have a problem. Just the smell of one is just like,
Hospitals
that
to
should
me
be
smell like bland mashed potatoes and death.
it's just bad. It's bad. And like a little bit of vinegar because that's what they use to disinfect everything,
Yeah,
like clean
woof.
the floors and shit.
Hospital. I do not like being in hospitals. Now, I've definitely seen some hot nurses in hospitals, but
Yeah, I mean, I've known some people who have fucked in the hospital, but
mm.
mm,
My wife's, or sorry, start over. My friend's in an unhappy marriage. I'm in love with her and have wanted to marry her for years. One of my buds has a gay younger brother who offered to drug the husband, butt fuck him while wearing a Guy Fawkes mask, and send her pictures of it, all for $1,000. Should I pay or continue to wait? That is fucking dark.
um,
Uh,
you
let,
were offered to pay someone to rape
yeah, I
someone?
would say wait,
That's not
instead
a
of
good idea.
paying a gay rapist hitman.
That just sounds like that dude wants to rape someone and
And
get
also,
paid
it
for
might
it.
not work. It might make things worse for you because he'd be like, "I was drugged and raped," and she'll like be sympathetic towards him, you know?
Exactly, because he's not going to be conscious in the fucking photos. You're going to tell that he
Yeah, he
is
could be like,
gassed out.
"Wah."
There's no way that was real.
He's got,
But
at best he's gonna look like Terry Schiavo in these pictures. He's getting butt fucked by some like fucking ripped gay dude, you know?
is yeah, just move on, move the
Yeah.
fuck on. If that was real.
My old landlord and roommate was 50 years old. While I was renting a room in her house, she would routinely sneak downstairs and have sex with her eldest daughter's 21-year-old boyfriend. As of a few months ago, the daughter and boyfriend are now married. The daughter still has no idea. Ugh,
Wow, that's pretty fucked up.
man, people. I thought I did weird shit. One of the girls I used to bone in college married one of my bros whom I've known since I was 8 years old. I've never told him. Recently, she sent me a text saying, I missed 2005 and all the late nights. Does this make having my dick a power move over him?
I mean, she's a dumb bitch, and you should
I
stay
mean, I don't know
away.
if that's a power move. Like, I, if it was me, I'd
No,
tell her to knock it off and never say a word again. Like,
yeah, yeah, no, that doesn't mean anything for you.
yeah,
It means she's looking for easy wiener.
yeah. She's wanting some pipe.
Wants to get drilled.
What? I enjoy pegging my man. Thanks, womb.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can only imagine the backstory behind that one.
Hmm.
Twice a month, twice a month, I go to the strip club, but say I'm going to therapy.
I mean,
I mean, if it's therapeutic to you, then you kind of are. I know I've met plenty of people that have said like, "Oh, like I was going through some shit in my life, and I would just go to a strip club, and like I wasn't even there to get lap dances. I would just pay for them to listen to me."
yeah, that's a thing. And if they will, like literally
They'd
in
probably rather. They'd probably just like I don't know if they'd rather like depending on their bullshit.
actually in Dallas, one of the gentleman clubs, like big advertisement billboards says unofficial therapists for their ad.
Hey,
It's a fucking
if it
thing.
works. I just don't know. Like, if you're a stripper, do you just want to sit there with your tits out, listening to some guy's problems, or would you rather them just shut the fuck up while you give them a lap dance?
I mean, depending on if you're in the back, and like they might not even take their tits out if
Yeah,
that's not what the guy
true.
wants. And walking around, they usually, have something on. And if you're getting fucking paid for it, fuck it. But fuck it.
Probably cheaper than a therapist too.
Yeah, for sure.
Insurance doesn't cover it though. Um, Chick-fil-A is vastly overrated. That is the Lord's chicken.
I mean, it's good. I've heard they've changed the chicken, and I haven't had it since. So that's kind of
No,
disappointing.
the my biggest gripe with them is I do love their chicken nuggets, but
Hmm.
they're too small. I have to get like a 30 rack of nugs to satisfy my nug hunger. You know, a 12 pack ain't
Yeah,
doing it. But
they are pretty small.
a 30
That's how
rack of
I
nugs is like $25. Like I don't want to always go grab a bag of Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, that's how I lost weight when I was in college this last time too, because I would walk everywhere, and then I would only get like an 8 to 12 pack, and just that, and that would be my food for most of the day.
Oof.
I was like, how am I losing so much weight? Hmm,
'Cause you're
I'm
walking and
fucking
not
hungry.
eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the time, I don't actually have a headache or cramps. I would just rather watch TV than have boring sex again.
Oh no.
That sucks. Also, again, we've talked about this. Have you tried communicating what you're wanting? Or is the dick
I mean,
game just bad?
sometimes, and even if you do it, like if they're not into it, they don't want to change it, then they're not going to, and then
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah, some dude like I just think of that like mousy dude from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, who's from I can't remember the actor's name, but he's from like 30 Rock. You know who I'm
yeah.
talking about? Be
If
like,
God wanted to put
yeah,
Pleasure
yeah.
House
Why would
down
God?
there, he would
Why
put
would
it right
God
next to
put
a
an
sewer.
amusement park next to a sewage plant?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, wait,
Yes.
you want me to slap your face? God wouldn't like that. You want me to spit in your mouth? You know how many germs there are in a human mouth?
It's wild. Some dudes are really boring. I've had some pretty boring dudes, and I'm like, let's do some fun stuff, and they're like, no, let's just. It's like a get to it and get over with sort of thing, and that's just
Yeah, no. No.
kind of lame after a bit.
To be perfectly honest, like I don't understand guys' aversion to foreplay. Like that's the fun stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That's where you're like you build up. You build up the fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I hide snacks from my family. I feel you on that one.
That's just necessary.
Yeah, like I don't know if you ever had the sesame chips from Trader Joe's. They come in these bags, like these like sesame chip things. I don't know how to
No,
describe them.
we don't have a Trader Joe's
They're
here.
fucking delicious. And my mom brought like was at Trader Joe's and knows I love them, so she brought me a bag of them. Within 30 minutes, my kids ate half of them. So I literally had to just take them and like put them in my backpack that I take to work every day to keep them from eating all of them.
We're just like it's not even for you for that day.
Hmm.
You just don't want them to all get eaten.
Yeah, like fuck.
That's why you have to put it in the cupboard above the refrigerator where no
Yeah.
one fucking can
Yeah,
reach.
I'm definitely like I'm the tallest person in my house by like at least a foot. Like I just put in places people can't reach. My wife's like 5'1". I put it on top of the refrigerator. She's never getting it.
Exactly.
I told her I just wasn't ready to date, but actually she was just a total prude.
Oh.
Fair? Fair. I hate how boring I have become.
Oh God. That hits home. But you know what? It happens.
Yeah. I mean, stop being boring. Like what is it about you that you find boring and what would you change about it? And then just change it. You know?
Just do it.
God. I'm going to replace a name with a noun. I still jerk off to her IG page.
Jenna.
Ah, God. I don't think any of us expected you to stop, so I don't know why you had to confess that again.
I mean, had to let us know.
We had sex in the church bathroom during her aunt's funeral.
Wow.
Hey, like Will Ferrell said in Wedding Crashers, death is life's greatest aphrodisiac.
Funeral. Ah, damn it.
When home alone, I will still occasionally run up the stairs on my hands and feet.
Damn it.
That might be the best one yet. I know what you're talking about. Where you're like horsing up, you're like horsing up the stairs.
I felt the same thing. Like that might be this confession.
Oh fuck, that one broke me.
Just when I'm alone, no one can see.
No,
this.
nobody can see that. You know what? Because of that, next time I'm home alone, I'm gonna do it just to see how it feels.
Especially depending on how your stairs are. Sometimes it just feels like it's easier to do.
Just because my kids do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense to them. They're a little bit, closer to it. But like if your stairs are a little bit more vertical,
Just like a
I'm
horse.
gonna do it too.
Like that chick that runs around like a horse all the time, just going up the
Oh
stairs.
my gosh.
Oh my god, that whoever submitted that one, bravo. That one broke me. That was fucking fantastic.
I encourage you keep doing that.
Yeah, live life. It sounds like you're having fun with life, you know?
It sounds like it's like a fun little like dopamine release,
Yeah, like,
especially to do it when you're alone and you're like, ha 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 ha.
Wife and kids aren't home.
This is my thing.
I'm gonna horsey my way up these stairs.
Horsey way to my horsey myself up. I fucked that up completely, but damn.
Oh, bravo to that one. She is probably cheating on me. I just don't care enough to find out. Oof.
Leia?
All right.
I mean, it'd be like that then.
All right.
That might be why she's cheating.
Could be. Yeah. Maybe that's why she's cheating. Like, I don't know. I've totally strangle baited before. Not for me, but I get it. All right. Oh, you're breaking up, Charlie. Still with us? Charlie, blink twice if you're in trouble. All right, we'll continue on. Charlie's West Texas internet. We'll see if she comes back on in a minute. Oh,
I'm back.
you're back. Did you hear? Did you catch the last one?
I didn't.
Okay. I've totally strangle baited before.
Oh no, I did.
Oh,
Yes, I
yeah.
did hear that one.
Not for me, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be careful, man. Like, it turns me on when we make out after he goes down on me.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. I know that one. I run and jump onto the bed when I turn the lights off so the demon under the bed doesn't grab me.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like,
It's the only way you're still alive to this
yeah,
day.
definitely.
Otherwise,
Like,
you'd already be killed by it.
definitely don't like have your arm hanging off the bed or anything while you're
Your
sleeping.
foot, God forbid.
Yeah, fucking that motherfucker's taking that foot off.
Mm-hmm. Foot's gone.
Go. I always use self checkout because then I only have to pay for half of my groceries.
Just do the pretend scan.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely do that. Like those. I really like. What is it? Starkiss, the tuna company.
Mm-hmm.
They make a buffalo chicken
Mm-hmm.
packet as well. They're fucking delicious. And I'll definitely I'll double stack them as I'm scanning. You know. Allegedly.
Yeah, those would be easy to do.
Allegedly. Yeah. I take my wife out on date nights so my teenage son can sneak his girlfriend over. She's way out of his league. My wife has no idea. P.S. I explained to him to be very safe no matter what they're doing.
Holy shit.
Hey,
This is the difference of a relationship between a father and son and a father.
Oh yeah, yeah, daughter, like you're not letting that happen. But son's like, poof, she's hot. Let me take your mom out for dinner. You got 2
I
hours.
can see she's out of your league, son.
Yeah.
I'm going to be your wingman for this.
Yeah, hit that until she figures it out and leaves your ass. So I'm gonna take your mom out for sushi. You got 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
My divorce was amicable enough that we still meet up to fuck from time to time.
Wow.
Part of me wants to say that's
Have
great,
fun
but
getting in a new relationship with doing that?
I'm like, part of me is like, well, great that it wasn't a terrible divorce, but also I don't know if that's healthy.
Yeah, sounds like blurring
But hey,
lines a bit.
if it works for you, it works. I don't fucking know, but
Right. Fuck it.
well, he is.
Did you see his confessions? Just get back together. Fuck.
Like, don't be around each other. Just fuck when you're horny. My husband actually takes great dick pics, and whenever he sends them, I share them with my sister and my friends to show off his hog.
Oh, no. No. To the sister? Are you fucking serious? The friends is egregious enough, but a fucking family member? For shame.
I don't know.
I mean, that's like.
If you caught a guy with some impressive hog, and you're having mimosas with your sister one day, wouldn't you one day just be like, "Hey, this is what I'm coming home to," you know? West Texas strikes again. Dead air. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get more internet out Texas way. Charlie, you still there? In the chat, how would you feel if your wife was sharing your dick pics with her friends? I'd like to know. Just see what's going on here. Oh,
My internet straight up took a shit.
Okay. What I was saying, I don't know if you heard me about that one. Let's say you captured like the Moby Dick of dicks, right? And he's sending not only that, but he sends great.
No, I heard you, and it's like absolutely not. No,
Yeah?
that's
Okay.
my dick. No one else gets to enjoy that dick
Okay.
but me.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I expect that vice versa. Like once again, like yeah, like a dude showing his brother and his dudes your fucking vagina pics and whatnot. Like no, I'm sending that to you specifically for you and no one else.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
this is dude. Like in unless I know you're going to do that and I give you my consent to do that, absolutely fucking not. Like if he's like, yeah, shit, show my dick.
So
then,
she's nude raping her husband.
I mean, if he doesn't, if it's behind his back, that's
I'm
pretty
assuming
fucked
it
up.
is. I'm assuming it is.
That's not right.
My wife is 8 months pregnant, and I have never gotten so hard by her naked.
Huh.
All right. I mean, okay. I will say when my wife was pregnant, she still looked pretty hot. It's a different kind of hot. But,
yeah. Especially now, like, I did that, but, like, are you okay that I did that?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's like, are we talking about, like, 36 weeks or, like...
She said 8 months.
8?
8 months.
All right, dude. He's going to be watching pregnancy porn pretty quick.
Yeah. I find it hilarious to take security tags off of products at Lowe's and stick them onto other people's shopping carts. Know what's hilarious about this? I've worked at Lowe's and I used to do that all the time. I'd stick them on like underneath their shopping carts if they're wearing a hoodie. I'd take them off like especially like the back of tape measures because they're like just adhered on. I'd peel one off the back of a tape measure and like just walk past real quick and drop it like in the hood. So then the thing would go through like they immediately panic. They panic like I'm not stealing anything.
Right. I bought all of this.
I paid for all of it. Here's my receipt. My wife and I sometimes have, in quotations, trashy weekends where we lay around smoking cigs, get blackout drunk, watch porn, and bang all over the house.
What is trashy about this?
I'm guessing they're
sounds
probably
like a great weekend.
I'm guessing they're probably like me, and they're like middle class parents, you know, and like so. I don't know. I'm down with that. I'm gonna bring that up.
I mean, that just sounds like what your parents did in the '80s. Like once again, what's trashy about this?
I know it sounds like something.
Are you beating each other later?
That's something I'm bringing up to the wife tonight. I've never came from a blowjob.
Interesting.
Was that because they're just not good, or you're just like you get there and you're like, you know what? Like I'd rather just fuck. I don't know, but
maybe both.
Sounds frustrating. I have a crush on the lady at the gym. Approach her unless you're married.
Or she's married.
Good God. I found and used my sister's vibrator while I was house sitting for her.
No,
You bitches
no,
is savage. I expect the stuff from the guys.
no.
You ladies come in here with this shit? I'm like, God
I'm
damn.
gonna cry.
Good Lord.
Ugh. Ugh. That's that's ugh.
Ugh, good God. You're an animal.
Ugh.
Whoever sent that, you're an animal. I'm a little turned on. I'm a little turned on, but you're an animal.
Mm.
I'm 43 years old and still get uncomfortable being alone in the house at night.
Understandable. I
Yeah,
will be
yeah, I can get
that.
that. I don't like if I'm home, rarely that I am, but if I'm home alone and it's like nighttime, like, yeah, I just like lock the bedroom door and just watch TV until I pass out because like it fucking
Right?
sucks.
I've seen like I grew up with all the 80s slasher movies,
Yeah.
man. Like I am not comfortable. Especially not by myself.
My girlfriend sucks at being sexy.
Yeah, that happens.
Mm-hmm. This is some confession, man or lady. I am a Disney adult.
You fucking loser.
I went to Disney recently, and I will confess that it is a magical place. I enjoyed myself while I was there, but I
Oh
also with
yeah.
my kids. But I saw people there like on their honeymoon. I'm like, ew.
Yeah, people do get married. All that.
Go
Yep, all
somewhere
that
with a
shit.
beach and do weird sex shit. What the fuck are you doing at Disney? Unless they're doing weird sex shit at Disney.
I
If
was just about to say they're doing weird sex shit in Disney, man.
if that's the case, I want to see videos of this. I want to see somebody fucking in Disney World.
Oh my gosh. You know
Womb,
it's happening
womb.
all over
Find me
in
the
cities.
link to where I can watch Disney adults fucking. I want to see that.
Yeah. Wearing the fucking Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah. He's like, she's wearing the Minnie Mouse ears, and he's got her from behind grabbing them, and she's getting choked by the elastic string holding it to her head.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. I would regularly bang out my ex, put her to sleep, and wash my dick and balls in her half bath sink at 3 a.m. before going and banging her cousin on a consistent basis for about a year. Yeah, Womb Raider, we know all your shit. Like, come on.
Easy with dropping names.
Uh, Womb Raider said, Bill, there's a Disney adult dating site. I don't want to date any of these people. I just want to see them fuck.
Sounds like a great place to get murdered. By a guy who sounds like Goofy.
Yeah. I'm going to stab you in the throat.
It's Mickey Mouse, but okay.
I don't know. Whatever. Fucking, like, uh, all right. I want Charlie to neg me until I climax.
Neg or nag?
Neg. N-E-G.
I don't, is that a typo? What the fuck is negging?
Negging, where you just put them down.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Nagging.
Like, like negging would be like, it's like a fuckboy move where you just, instead of complimenting a girl, you just tell her what you don't like so that then, like, just out of spite, they want to fuck you. You know?
What the fuck are you wearing? Why are you wearing your
Like,
hair
oh,
like that? Why do
no,
you
I'm
look
not
like
gonna fuck
that?
you.
That's what you're drinking? Wow.
Yeah. And they're like, fuck you. Like, I want to have sex with you anyways. We need Nooner merch for the summer as long as Miss Schofield models for it again. I'm working on it, actually. And trust me, any chance I can get her to get photos in a bikini and wearing my shit, I will do it. So. Oh, you'll love this one. Taco John's over Taco Bell all day.
That's my motherfucker right there. I
Mm-hmm.
fuck with this person, whoever it
I'm a
is.
Taco Bell guy, but I'm not going to get Charlie started because we don't have so much time left.
I'm not that fucked up either. But Taco John's is the shit. They got those potato olays, man. You can't beat those potato olays.
No matter how hard I try, I can't get a black guy all the way inside me.
Wow.
Again, I'm pretty sure somebody wrote that just because they wanted me to say it on air.
Say
That's not, can't be real.
it.
I have a stateside kill and nobody knows.
Oh.
Good for you. I'm actually not a racist.
Whose fucking juiciest confession is that?
Yeah, people just get on here to fuck with us now. I got 3 more. I want to break a couch with Cream Pie Jessica. She is just cute as a button.
Which one of you ladies said this?
I know. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Is like, is this one of the ladies? Like, what guy would say she's cute as a button?
Exactly.
Like, a guy wouldn't be like, oh, I want to fuck her till we break the couch. Oh, but she's just cute as a button. If any of the married Nooner Nation women got divorced, I would try to wife any of them up. I get
I
it.
mean, makes sense.
Our lady Nooners is fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it like be married? Why don't you just find a single one?
I think that I might be the only
Or
single one.
are you like waiting for them to go through like the trauma of a divorce and then scoop it? It's like, come in. This is like the savior. This is the very last one. Sometimes I fake a cream pie because I'm tired of doing all the work.
Oh shit.
Hey, I get it, man. Guys can fake them too sometimes. A cream pie is hard to fake, you know, but yeah, Elijah. What about the unmarried ones? I don't get that. Like, why do they have to be divorced? Or is that your kink, divorcees?
Oh yeah, Jessica might be single too.
I think she is.
Jessica and Kristen,
Kristen?
Raquel maybe, Teed. They're not here very. The ladies aren't
Oh,
always in here.
oh,
They busy. They busy
yeah.
doing shit.
They're busy not, listening to my bullshit,
Right.
getting womanized. So, well, cool. That was fun. I still got to say, the person admitting to fucking going full Horsie up the stairs, probably my favorite one yet. So I'm gonna clip that.
I love that.
Somebody in the chat said I need to clip you saying, "This is my dick."
I didn't think that would get such a response. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
hold on. See if this is a bot or if this is actually one that just came in. Okay, so sorry, we just got one more. I was working on a completely gutted house and needed to use the bathroom, so I relieved myself in a plastic box in the backyard and left it there. Yeah, like, oh, okay. Anyways.
Got my shit in a box.
Shit in the box. This is my dick. You know what I need to do? I need to put that on my soundboard. This is my dick. Man, you froze up again. God damn it, Charlie. Oh. Well, anyways, thanks for listening. That was a fun episode. Again, like we said at the top of the show, like and subscribe on YouTube, rate and review on iTunes, go to Spotify, leave a 5-star, and yeah, that's it. For Charlie, who is frozen on screen right now, I'm Bill. This is the Nooner Nation. Good night, everybody.